One thing that I realized after a year of doing YouTube is that I don't have to always dress up for it. You only really see this part, and my hair usually like covers it. So it's like I could totes just put on a nice top and wear pajamas under like this, and you wouldn't know. Welcome back to my channel and happy Halloween! I was thinking about like putting out a Halloween special kind of video since it's Tuesday and it's Halloween, and I mean, if I didn't do that, I would be disrespecting the holiday, right? So I thought that I would give you a countdown of my top 10 Disney villains. So without any further ado, let's get into this. Number 10 goes to Hans of the Southern Isles, or the Prince Charming gone wrong, or Disney's equivalent of a boy. See, when we were all watching Frozen, I'm sure we were all hit by that totally unexpected plot twist that Hans is actually evil. However, Hans takes number 10 in my list because of a few problems, such as inconsistency. If he had something up his sleeve, there surely would have had been hints throughout the entire movie, but if you watch it back again, he just seems so genuine. Like, he honestly completely loves Anna, and that for me is a problem because you don't really see him building up to be a villain. So it's either the Frozen writers wrote the first part of Frozen without really thinking about how Hans was gonna turn out to be, or Hans is just a really good actor who's committed to his method acting. Number 9 goes to Scar, the evil family member. I mean, he killed his brother, blamed it on his nephew, or at least framed it so it looked that way, and then tried to murder that nephew too. He's number 9 because he named himself Scar after getting a scar, and I think that was pretty cool. Number 8 goes to the evil queen, who is the OG villain. Disney, with its very first animated movie, didn't come up with the strongest princess, but it did whip out a savage villain. She wanted Snow White's heart in a box. And when she didn't get it, she turned into a scary old woman who no one would trust, and still managed to get Snow White to bite out of that single sketchy red apple. Then she fell to her death in the second most violent Disney way, right after Clayton, who strangled himself with vines in Tarzan. Number 7 goes to Shan Yu and his fellow Hun friends, or the Invaders. Shan Yu and some other Huns survived a flipping avalanche, and they managed to kidnap the emperor, hold him for hostage just mere days after that. That's not even human. Plus, he literally broke through the roof to get to where Mulan was. I always fear for her life whenever I watch that scene in Mulan, and his idea of sending a message is killing someone, and his idea of returning a doll is burning a village down. That Shan Yu is pure evil. Number 6 goes to Mother Gothel, the evil mother. Mother Gothel is an expert at making people think that she cares. Rapunzel actually genuinely loved her, and she controlled Rapunzel not with fear, not with power, but by manipulating her with love. And I think that is the worst thing that you could ever do to a person. Number 5 goes to Gaston, the stereotypical hero. Gaston is so manly that his villain song is about him being manly. But what I love so much about Gaston's character is that it challenges the way that we view heroes. You know, strong, brawny, cleft-chinned. He is literally the stereotypical hero, but in villain form, making us realize that a man's muscles and accomplishments, they don't matter as much as his heart. Number 4 goes to Bowler Hat Guy, the sleep-deprived. Bowler Hat Guy, who tried to ruin Lewis's first invention, turned out to be his roommate Goob, who just wanted to sleep in peace without the noise of Lewis inventing things. So the lesson of the movie simply is that sleep deprivation can turn people evil. Get your sleep. I feel like I'm moving closer and closer to the camera, so I should like stay here. And now we are down to the top 3, and top 3 goes to Yzma, the crazy old lady. The main reason why Yzma is number 3 in my books is because she represents my favorite color, but I do have other reasons as well. Yzma is a hilarious scientific diva who would make the perfect Tita of Manila, I think. Moreover, she travels in this portable purple tent, which she makes Kronk, her stupid sidekick, carry, and she thinks that the best disguise is spelling her name backwards. Actually, I don't know why she's top 3. Yzma. Number 2 goes to Hades, the sassy best friend everyone needs. And I swear he's not just number 2 because I love Greek mythology, though that may have influenced my decision just a little bit. Hades' sass is what takes this movie to a whole nother level. Like, although he resides in the underground, his personality is as bright as the flames dancing on his head. Speaking of the flames on his head, I'd like to take this opportunity to give Disney a little science lesson. See, the imagery you are trying to make by turning the flames of his hair red each time Hades gets angry is that it gets hotter because he gets angry. But in the real world, if blue flame gets warmer, it actually turns purple. So Hades' hair should have been turning purple, not red. Though I understand the artistic freedom, liberties, whatever that you took, because red is the color of rage and passion. Just saying, just so you know. Just like Mother Gothel, Hades is manipulative. But instead of using love, he uses slaps of the truth. Like when he was telling Meg that it doesn't matter how wonderful Hercules is. Hercules is a guy, therefore he's most likely to hurt her. Should probably take lessons. Kidding aside, Hades is just a joy to watch. It's almost impossible to hate this villain, and he's written in a way that just makes you look forward to his scenes. And top 1 goes to, drum roll please, Syndrome, the fanboy turned villain, the bad guy you understand, the super who just wants to make everyone super, the scarred heart. If you watched my Pixar ranking, then you should have seen this coming. Syndrome once wanted to be a super, but one event changed that forever. And I feel like this shows us how everything isn't black and white. That these villains, all of these villains, actually have a tragic beginning if only we choose to listen. Plus, Syndrome is actually really smart. Like, he built an entire flipping island to trap heroes. And it's not like he imprisoned them. He killed them there. Killed all of them, dead. All of them except for the Parr family and Frozone, all of them deceased, dead. And most Disney villains can't even kill their main target. And this guy went on a full-on mass murder, killing heroes before their capes can. If he's not the best super villain out there, I don't know. So there you have it, my top 10 favorite Disney villains. Please give me a huge thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Let's talk about our favorite Disney villains down there in the comment section below. Please subscribe because that would make me really happy, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Oh, and one more thing, I made a Facebook page, so if you guys could head on over there so that we can be friends, that would be great. Bye! For real!